How's it going, everybody? My name is Fynnpire. Today we're doing the Q&A. So last week I asked you guys if you could ask me a few questions and things like that, and you did. Heaps of you did, to the point where I've had to, I'm not going to be able to answer them all, sadly, but I found like a select few that I think are really cool. If your question didn't get answered, chances are there's probably a duplicate or something like that, you know, the same question. But I thought we'll jump in, we'll go ahead and do it. So the first question is from Jack. This one is, what do you want for Christmas this year? I'm not too sure what I want for Christmas. So I just treated myself to a PlayStation 4. So I'd probably want a game or something like that. Maybe like a game for the PlayStation. I don't know what game is coming out around Christmas time. Maybe you guys could let me know. I know there's, you know, the games I bought it for were pretty much like, you know, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Jonathan Blow's new game, The Witness, maybe, what else was there? I don't know, some other stuff that I haven't played as well, some PlayStation 3 games. So maybe something like that, that'd be cool. Or like a watch, I like watches. So this one's from Jonas VW. If you could make your own game or have it made for you, what would it be like? Make the answer as lengthy as you like. Okay, well, I'll run out of time if I talk about it too much. But I'd like to have a game like you know, if I can make a game, probably something like Silent Hill. I really like Silent Hill. It's probably my favorite gaming series. Typically, or more specifically, the first one, the second one, and the fourth one, I thought they were awesome. I really liked the fourth one in that how you were sort of trapped in your apartment and, you know, the evilness kind of slowly starts taking over your apartment, you know, invading your personal space sort of thing. So yeah, a game like that, that'd be cool. Next question is from Julie. Where do you draw your inspiration from when you feel unmotivated? Usually I just watch some of my friends' videos or something like that. Or I go back and watch some of my older videos, as hard as that is to watch because they're pretty cringeworthy. The audio quality and the you know, I guess the commentary was pretty sort of awkward back then. But I think if you sort of watch it, you can kind of compare it to, it's very easy to compare it to where you're at. And that sort of in itself gives you a bit of motivation to keep going because the more you do it, you know, the better you get. So that's what I do. This one's from LH. Do you truly own a secret empire? If I told you guys, it wouldn't be a secret. It really wouldn't. This one's from Lucas R. What do you do besides YouTube? I always wondered. You're like an eng to me. ENG. Is that short for enigma? Maybe it's short for enigma. That word's hard to say. It's really hard to say, especially for a dummy like me. I work in an I work for an IT company that provides IT services to other companies. So we have like data centers and things like that, and we host like all sorts of IT environments and that sort of thing. I help supervise a help desk in this place. I do, you know, training and things like that, and I help people when they're stuck on, you know, particular problems and that sort of thing. That's basically what I do. It's a little bit boring. It's really not, you know, my passion. I love making YouTube videos. That's, I think, where my passion lies. So I'd like to, if I can, obviously transition into doing YouTube full time. But that obviously depends on the success of the channel. But fingers crossed we get there, guys. This next question is from Mazaparaza. Where did your passion for making YouTube videos stem from? Alright, so I think I've told this story before perhaps, but wow, it's getting hot in here. It's summertime, sorry to get sidetracked, it's summertime and it has gotten really hot and humid because we've had like storms and stuff and it's just gotten really hot and it's steaming in this room. Anyway, where'd you get your passion for making YouTube videos from? I started the channel when it was I just wanted to share a few videos with some mates at work. That was basically it. And I did some Dark Souls videos and I was just beating Dark Souls bosses. That's all I was doing, just, you know, beating their asses. And I was telling friends about it at work and I was like, hey, if I upload it to YouTube, you can see the clip of, you know, me kicking this guy's ass. So I put a few of them up and then, you know, they started sort of getting views and things. And because I had an Oculus Rift, I was trying to explain to my friends, you know, what the Oculus Rift was about and the apps and stuff that I'd been playing with. So I put those up as well. They got views and I was like, hey, let's just put some commentary on this just for a bit of fun. And I really enjoyed doing it. So I decided to do more and that's where, you know, the channel came from. That was basically it. And I was like, this is fucking awesome. Next question is from Michael the Weegian. Why are you so damn cool? I'm really not. I'm really not that cool, mate. I'm not. So usually I'm the guy that, you know, when we go out, I'm usually pretty awkward. Like My clothes, like, never quite match, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm not that cool at all. I can't dance or anything like that. I can't like, rap. I don't really have any sort of, I don't know, any sort of cool skills, I don't think. I'm not that great at games. Speaking of cool, though, this next question's from OG-chan. If you had a chance to drop everything job-wise and go full-time with YouTube, what would your uploading schedule be like? Okay, so I'd like to do 12 videos a week. That's my goal. If I ever get to, just YouTube is my job, I want to give you guys 12 videos a week. So at the moment it's kind of like a quiet period, I think like Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. It kind of varies a little bit. I'd probably do one video those days, and then the rest of the days it'd be 2 videos every day. That'd be it. Because I want to be able to give you guys more content to watch, and at the same time, I want to be able to do more. So at the moment, I find it very difficult to sort of, finish a series while it's still popular, because, games like, particularly Soma, I'm probably going to have to stream that at some point to finish it off, just because I've still got so much of it to do, but no one really wants to watch it. No one really wanted to watch it in the first place. It wasn't the most popular series. That aside, 12 videos a week. That's what I'd do. This next question's from Samarama. I think that's how you say it. I hope so. Chocolate or vanilla? I guess chocolate. I really like chocolate. It's pretty good. Vanilla's kind of a little bit plain and boring. If I had a choice of strawberry, I'd definitely choose strawberry. I love that shit. I hope there isn't a hidden meaning behind this question. I have a bit of a funny feeling there is, because I don't know why. I kind of have a feeling. But if there's no hidden meaning, I'm going to say chocolate. This next question's from Sethorvan. What is the meaning of my life? All right, the meaning of your life is basically the same meaning of everyone else's life, and that is to basically procreate, to die, to become fertilizer, to then grow into a plant, whether it be a shrub, a rose, I don't know, poison ivy, a mighty oak, something like that. An animal comes along, eats you, then you become sort of part of that animal, and then a human comes along and then eats the animal, and then goes through them, and then you become poop. So that's basically it. The meaning of life is to become poop. Next one's from Sir Nigel Cogs Gaming. That's Cogs with a G. Just let you know. If you could be the first Australian to go to the moon and discover a magnificent moon base there full of friendly aliens, what would be the first thing you would say? I would probably say, or I'd ask, are you gonna probe me? That's probably what I'd say. And then I'd probably follow that up with, please don't probe me. This next question is from Spooky Time, and it is, I just started watching your channel. Any warnings before I get into deep? Anyway, no, I don't think so. I mean, I swear a lot because, I'm kind of Australian. It's just part of my DNA, I guess. But, at the end of the day, it's just words and stuff. I guess you might want to be wearing headphones if you're watching my videos in like a workplace or, school or something like that, just in case I drop the F-bomb. And on the occasion, I do drop the C-bomb, so be very careful of that. But I always do it in context, particularly the C-bomb, the F-bomb not so much. But no, that's the only warnings I have. Everything else is okay. Next question's from Brianna. What is your favourite fact about space? I don't actually have that many facts about space. I'm not like a space sort of expert or anything. I find it fascinating, but I don't really sort of like retain that information like this big sort of, I don't know, space enthusiast or whatever it is. But I'll look one up. I'll Google it right now so I can give you guys a fact so you don't go away empty-handed. Alright, so this one's pretty cool. This one is, space officially begins at the universal marker of the Kármán line. Whatever. This invisible boundary is 100 kilometers above the Earth. So in theory, you could drive your car upwards. If you could drive your car upwards, you could be in space in less than an hour. That's pretty cool. That means space really isn't that far away at all. I like that one. That one's cool. Next question's from Crank Gameplays, or aka Ethan. If you know Crank, he's a cool guy. If you had to choose speedrunners or punching yourself in the genitals, which would you choose? Probably choose punching myself in the genitals. I really would. There's no contest there. No, honestly, I don't mind speedrunners. It's okay. There's a bit of an inside joke going on at the moment. If you follow me on Twitter, you may know about it. But I'm pretty terrible at speedrunners. So when I did a collab with these guys a little while ago, I was really bad. I didn't know how to play. So they thought it would be funny if they make up jokes that I'm this awesome speedrunners player and I've been playing it for 60 odd hours or whatever. and that, you know, I'm basically like in esports for speedrunners, but I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really bad at it. Next question's from Crest HD. This one is, do you eat koala thigh for brunch? No, I don't. I really don't. But I do eat kangaroo from time to time, just because it's actually really good for you. It's high in protein, very high in iron, and it's extremely low in fat, and it doesn't taste too bad. It's not too bad. They even make jerky out of it and stuff like that. But the koalas, I have koalas literally outside my window, like just a couple of meters away, up in a big gum tree that's just kind of next to my house, which kind of looms over the house, and that's a little bit freaky in itself. Anyway, at night, and I did post this on Twitter, but at night, they make this crying kind of grunting sound, and it keeps me up at night. It's really freaking creepy. Hang on, I'll play the audio clip for you right now. It sounds like this. Yeah, so, sweet dreams. Next question's from Eric. Were you born with natural talent for speedrunners, or did it take hours upon hours of practice to get to your level? Yeah, see, they're a pack of comedians, aren't they? Really funny guys. Making fun of my shithouse attempts at speedrunners. Next question. Fiona, which 3 famous people dead or alive do you invite to a dinner party? Why? And what's on the menu? To be honest, I don't really... It's not that I'd like... or don't like them, but I don't really follow famous people that much. Like, yeah, YouTubers, but, you know, that's kind of obvious, and I don't really want to single out YouTubers, because there's so many YouTubers that I do like, a lot more than 3. But, yeah, in terms of famous people, I don't really have any. But I guess if we're going to be eating something, I'd probably want, like, a celebrity chef. That way the food actually tastes good. So I'd probably pick someone like, you know, Nigella Lawson, or, you know, Giada, for obvious reasons. Who else? Maybe like Chef John, you know, from the Food Wishes channel on YouTube. That guy's hilarious. I love that guy. So I'll probably get him. Next question's from Gabeegly. What do you and what does Sal think about your fangirls and the prospect of even more coming your way? Seems you've grabbed the hot dad poster boy man spot. Hot boy poster brackets man spot. Okay. Alright. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't think I have fangirls. I don't think I do. I prefer to see people as, like, you know, like sort of viewers, or, you know, like followers and subscribers and things like that. And sort of, I get people who come on Twitter and start, you know, talking to me and things like that. And it's like I have all these friends. It's really cool. I don't really see that fangirl side of it. I mean, maybe that'll change if the channel, like, gets bigger. I don't know. That one's a really hard question to answer. Nice one, Brian. This one's from Turning Turtle. So, speedrunners, thanks. And can you hop, belly flop, barrel roll, the hop again? What is that about? Is that a thing? Is that like a meme or something I don't know about? I mean, I guess I can do all of those things. This one's from Zefex, I think that's how you pronounce it. On a scale of 1 to America, how free are you tonight? I guess, I don't know. I'm not wearing any pants right now. Is that, would you class that as free? So that's all the questions that we've got here today. Like I said, if your question didn't get answered, it was probably because it was a duplicate or something like that. But hopefully next time, you know, we'll be able to fit some more in. If you do ever have any questions for me, though, you can always just ask me on Twitter, or ask me in the comments, or even use my AskFM account. I've got one of those, so you can jump on there and even just ask anonymously if you want. So that's pretty cool as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. If you did like it, give us one of these ones, and I'll see you guys next time. So let's hit play. Alright, sports car is just fucking destroying everything. How weak is that bridge? Jesus Christ. We could build a bridge out of dog shit, and it would have more chance of standing up than this bridge. I think the problem was, there was too much of like a